Hi everyone. So Australia has lost the WTC final to South Africa. They were the favorites, hot favorites, but then South Africa, the underdogs, beat them. So if we just go down and analyze the Australian performance in this final, I think the main reason why Australia lost this final is due to their batting collapses in both the innings. In the first innings, they were 190 for 5 at tea in the day one, and then they lost 5 for 22 to be all out for 212 in the second innings. They were at one stage 28 for no loss, and from there 72 for 7, so losing the 7 for 44. So this kind of collapses is not going to win them many test matches in the coming future. They had this batting collapses has been a problem with this Australian team in recent times, and also in the last BGT we have seen several batting collapses for them. They lost the first test at Perth against India, if you remember, and after that in the second and third test Travis Head rescued them from difficult situations. In the fourth test they had a terrible batting collapse in the second innings where India was just one wicket away from taking control, but then Pat Cummins rescued them. And the fifth test, Australia just couldn't surpass India's first innings score of even 185, a low score. But then somehow they managed to win because India batted even poorly. So Australia finally managed to win the VGT. But then they have got their batting problems. We can see in this WTC final, we have seen also that same. Steve Smith is still batting well, still batting solidly, scoring runs. In the first innings, could have got 100 also. But then I don't think Cameron Green is a good number 3. He can be a number 5. Travis Head failed in both the innings this time, but then he has been scoring runs in big matches, so maybe one failure is fine. But Marnus Labuschagne, a lot of talk about Marnus Labuschagne that he's not scoring runs, he needs to be replaced. But I don't agree to that, because Marnus, in both the innings we have seen that he's batted quite solidly in both innings. The runs are not coming, so that part of confidence he really needs to have a bit of runs at the back of his name. But then he slowed down at times, which allowed the opposition to take control. But then he's still batting well, and I don't think there is anyone in the young Australian batting brigade to replace him right now. So Marnus needs to be there. But then Usman Khawaja is struggling big time. At 38 years, he's struggling on faster pitches, so he needs to be replaced very soon. So Australia needs to have two openers right now. Josh Inglis is batting well, so he might get a look in. Sam Constance will definitely play in West Indies and forward, so Australia needs some good openers right now. In bowling, Nathan Lyon has struggled in this match. He had ball spun in the second innings, but he couldn't take control. He didn't get a wicket in the match, so he's a bit of a worry. But the fast bowlers are still very good. Stark, Hazlewood and Cummins continues to perform, but then Australia also needs to very soon find bowling backups as well, because they are gauging.